So the first thing you want to do for setting up your Bria Enterprise is open up the email that you received from the no reply at Counterpath. In here, you're going to choose the download link, the Windows one if you're running a Windows computer, or Mac if you have a Mac. When you select the link, it's going to start the download for you. And then as soon as that download's done, you're going to double click that file to open it up and run the install process. It'll ask if you want to allow this app to make changes. Select yes. And then it'll go through the installation process. The time it takes to install may vary based on your computer specs. So now that I have Bria installed, I'm going to go back to my email and I'm going to copy my username and my password that show up under the Bria Enterprise credentials. And then I'm going to make sure that I have this little checkbox down here that says remember sign-in information checked. Next, I'm going to hit sign in. And you'll see when you first open the application that you're going to have a pop-up window from Windows Firewall. You want to make sure that you allow it to pass through any networks that you may have. So if you show multiple different networks aside from private and public, you want to check those on as well. Without having full access to communicate on networks, Bria will give you one-way audio, which can be intermittent. So you always want to make sure that it's allowed to access the networks how it should. So I'm just going to hit allow, and that'll be set. Next, I'm going to go in and I'm going to set my headset and microphone in Bria rather than leaving it as the default device. That way I know that it's always using the correct audio paths. So I'm going to go to the headset icon, and when I hit that, I'll go down to device settings. Under device settings, I'm going to take where it says speaker, and I'm going to see, you'll see all the different options you have connected, and I'm going to choose my headphones for the speaker. And then I'm going to go to the microphone next. And here I'm going to select my microphone option. And then I'm going to hit OK. The last thing I'm going to do, since I've updated both the firewall settings and the default settings for my Bria, I'm going to go to the softphone button up here and I'm going to exit it. And then I'm just going to reopen it so that it's running with the newest settings in place. And that is it for initial setup.